Hello everyone, I'm Nathan, and in this video I'm going to show you floor 14th. Another floor. This floor is a little bit tricky to say first because we got more than 2 bosses. However, that's not what is important right now. Here we can see the smithing area, merchant with potions, and we can find another NPC that we can ask for things, but that's not what we need. First, we need to start our journey. Here you got portals when you unlock those. Those are for first our another clusters, another island that we can find. But first, let's go here. You can see Grimm's, our first mobs, and here is our first quest that we can take on this floor, and this is to kill Grimm's and their leader. This quest gives us an armor and unlocks another portal in the world. You can see here is the NPC. And now let's go here. Is it only or also for the... Oh yeah, the blue essence stone, yes. Remember that each quest gives you a challenge to defeat like 15 or some like that monsters of the same kind, and they're kind of boss, which is a bigger basically, and has other things to deal with. But let's first go on. I think important. If we go here a little bit to this island, we can see more Grims, but that's what we are looking for. We are looking for blue stone, which is tiny, spinning, huge gemstone, which we can find. As you can see here, our gemstone. We go here a little bit. If we jump here around, it should be named. Now let's go back to our quest. We can go to finish rims really quick. You can simply go and kill those. For new players it might be a little bit difficult, but don't worry, you can take it easy. Now let's go back to the main island and go for our boss. Wanna kill the Grim, right? One of the things the Grim leader, one of the 4 bosses that we do have on this floor. A lot for a floor. But since they do have quite interesting, rather maybe good words for those. Remember. Now as you can see to the right, there is a little wooden bridge that we have to cross. But remember that some of those planks are falling, so if you would stop running, you might fall down, and that would be a really bad thing to happen. Now let's go for the Grim leader, who should be here. Where is... Oh, here you can see little big guy. You can see here's blue eyes. If you look at his eyes, you can see how much HP he does, which is quite useful if you're fighting him the first time. And don't see his health bar. When he has the yellow eyes, as you can see, is another stage, and that is with 3 of the 4 bosses that we got here. In this stage, boss spawn minions that you have to defeat first in order to damage him again. Is it enough? It is enough. But as you can see, I've killed his minion, so now I am free to taking him down. Got. He drops, from what I remember, an armor and shield you can use, so that's good. Here's another portal we do what we can unlock after this quest, and remember, at each portal that you unlock next, there you will have your spawn point, not at the beginning of the floor, but at each one that you get. Okay, next is the second cluster island. Here got another quest, and this one is to kill Lewis, find the stone. Which color it was? Red essence stone. Yes, exactly. Now let's go with the quest really quick. If we go to the left, exactly, we see there again another little wooden bridge that we have to come across. And now let's go really cool. That would be really bad. Let's go this way. Take a while. No! Oh. God damn it. But now we can show you how it works. As you can see, I respawned here near the quest giver, so at least you can see that it works. Now let's try our run again. I hope there won't be too many fails this time. To be honest, this floor is one of those that you can actually get a little bit mad about, since it doesn't require you to defeat... Well, it does require you to defeat few enemies, however, but also require you to do some other stuff like parkour, which you will see later. Now let's go there, forward. We'll ignore everyone. And here is our red essence stone. As you can see here, as with previous one, here if we go stay a little bit, it should claim itself. Now back to the... Here if we go, you can see another stone, maybe stone bridge with those spike balls that are quite dangerous, so be careful, since those can damage you, and maybe not one, but if you take few hits from few of those, you might die actually, so be careful about that. Now let's go really quick. Also, if you already done the quest, you don't have to do it again. However, you would have to... Oh no, there's... you would have to, as you can see, do a parkour from that island. Now, again, if we go this way, now you can see that there's another parkour. This is not the most difficult one that is on this floor, but that is the second most difficult, so be careful when you jump. I advise you to basically don't use your sprint unless it's needed, and basically go one by one like I do. Careful about this. And that should be everything you need to know. As you can see, if you stay calm and do it one by one, you should be able to do it without any problems. Maybe you can fail a few times, but okay, now those rocks can actually fall, so be careful. Taking, better to do this to do it quickly. Now, after we got our essence, our Lewis, we should go after their leader, which is super low. As you can see, he got those little yellow eyes. Now let's go. Those. Okay, he does paralyze, remember. While the Grim could freeze you, this one can paralyze you. Okay. Another stage here is the same. When dropped to half health, he does spawn his minions and is basically invincible for the time being, but when we see those little minions that are kinda like glued to him with those chains, if you kill those that you see, then you should be able to damage him again. Yes, as you can see, this one is also the same. I think that's one of the easiest ones here. Him is more annoying, I would say, since you can't kinda run from him. Now let's go for in. Here the path really. And now again, here another portal, I mean checkpoint for us. And we got Celatid, which are another monster here. And as you can see, here is another NPC, which can give us another quest. This one is similar like others, but this time we have just a failure. Don't have to sweat this too much. Go. This way, let's go on this. And now you can see. One. Go. This time I won't fail. On the tree. Here and there. Yes. A little bit so slow. Yes. Now rocks. Here. And on the way this there. Here. There. There. Tricky one, but we can wait. Okay. Don't go on this to the side now. This way here again on the rocks. Remember those a little bit lighter ones can fall. Those darker ones are solid. Now here we go this way, here on the rocks. And now it's the most difficult part there. Don't worry, I can do it. Okay, now here on this stuff. Here it comes. Way, and we are finally here. However, that's not the other way. Now we have to go a little bit. Oh, as you can see, this little, this, I could say, huge tree that we see here. We have to go on this. Print here. And now we can off. Go. Oh yes, here we got this. The green essence stone. Yes, finally it's ours. As you can see, beautiful one. Now let's reset, since we are quite far away. Now again, let's go here. Other stuff to take care of. Enough. Now we go this way. Really quick. You can see the bridge. Quickly, remember those can fall, so it's better to sprint through everything here. Or if you can basically stand here, since those can fall here, so that you won't fall down. Even though, because of lag, it sometimes doesn't fall or stop somewhere. Better to basically sprint through this. Okay, now let's go. So, now that we got essence and our mobs, we can go for the boss of them all. Skeleton, yes. Now let's go after you really quick. Okay, this one is a bit strong, but not that difficult to handle, so don't worry about that. Now let's go here. Over. Again, this another stage when it uses those minions. Let's heal up a bit. 3, that should be enough. Now let's take those down. Now here's the last one left. And you, finally. And let's... Oh no, I teleported. No. Here? Remember, don't go through the portal, since it's quite annoying. Also, if you don't wanna die here, since mobs are on the entire area, on the island where the boss is, every time you can basically climb on those portals. Really easy. Even like this way, this way, which is quite easy. Anyway, our next and almost last, or it is last. Oh, it is last quest to do, and this is to kill Celestia, which is the final boss here. Now, here's our quest, and to finish it, here, okay. Now let's go and then finish this. You can follow the path, of course, above those rock formations or whatever you want, but you don't have to. You can simply go here. The next one was it. Oh yeah, I know where. Never mind. Way. Is no. Oh, that's the almost fine quest. This one is to combine the essence stone and kill mobs. Well, the Grims, Luos, and Celestia that we saw earlier were quite easy. Probably you can find them somewhere and kill. And here's our combined essence stones. We can see red, blue, and green. Here, if we go there, it should be completed. And now if we go there, also while we are going after Celestia, you should remember one thing about Celestia, and that is that this boss is rather about timing, and when you can hit it, it's a bit irritating. But before we go there, let me show you one thing. As we can see, we got two paths here. Left is one leading to a boss, Celestia, and one the right way. Here is, you can see this portal again. This portal will get us to the spawn, to island where we started on the floor, if you wanna go back basically. But that's not what we are here for. We are here for to defeat Celestia, which is the final boss here. And now let's go really quick. This one is gonna take a while, but that is not important for now. Okay, you can see the portal here to our main boss. Now let's go. Come on, teleport me. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Is it gonna load? Come on, I'm in a showcase. Okay, and now if we go down here, I think. Or am I wrong? Where did an NPC go? Oh, here it is. You can see the NPC that you have to speak to. And get the last quest to kill Celestia and find its... what was it? Infinity Egg. Yes, Infinity Egg. I forgot that name. They've done this quest. Anyway. Let's switch our boss bar to... wait, Youngster. Yeah, yes. Exactly, and this one's gonna take a little bit since it can stun you, as you can see. Well, this one is a little bit annoying, so but don't worry, it's not gonna take that long at least. Remember that whenever if it's flapping in wings or basically flying at you, you can always attack this yourself to deal some damage. Should be enough to take it down, okay? It's going down pretty quickly, that's good. However, be warned already, this boss can heal randomly, I don't know for which reason. It can also respawn, or for example throw you away from the island to another one, or basically out to nowhere where you can basically die. So even though this boss was fixed not a long time ago, it still is a bit buggy and can despawn sometimes. Also, as the main boss, remember that this Celestia drops 4 things, and that is... oh, remember, sorry, 5. There are 5 drops from him. First 4 are 270 skill weapons, such as Deus Chaos, which is 100 sword, a rapier, dagger, and 200 sword. Also, another thing that it can drop is last hit thing, and that is a divine guard, a shield. Another thing that you can drop from them is a blade. It is from other bosses that I forgot to mention is Duo, which drops, I think, Holy Dagger, maybe? Holy or Holy Light Dagger, don't remember the name. And Celtid, I don't think it drops anything, but also Lua, like Celtid, drops Heavenly Ore, which is useful for another craftings. But since we defeated the Celestia, let's go for the egg. This one is actually might be annoying since it might not work as always, it does. Here we got the egg. We can click on this or basically jump on it a little bit. If the quest doesn't work and isn't completed, you can always come back here after rejoining the game or resetting your character, and then it should work. And since we finished our floor 14th, that is everything that we need to know. Now let's go. And that is everything for floor 14th that you need to know. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.